Seventh grade coach Luke Schuette. Coach, who are some of the players to watch this season?
Seventh grade, we really only have 3 seventh graders. Logan Radel, Mason Karolevich, and Keaton Kruger. Mason, he's brought some quality minutes last year. Being a sixth grader, he had to come up with some injuries last year and play. So that was a bonus. Logan's been in the system for a little bit. He's pretty smart. He knows a lot of our plays. Like, he's one of those kids where you don't have to tell him something twice. And then you got Keaton, big body down low. He's a force to be reckoned with, rebounding. I think they're gonna have a big year, and I'm excited to see it.
What excites you the most with this team?
Everything. We're young, and that's kind of what I like. We're fresh, we're young. It's a learning group. So if you could take a group that is raw and doesn't really know a whole lot with the system, and they need to learn and they want to get better, that's big time. I feel like as a coach, you can really take that and run with it. We'll see how they respond. I mean, practice has been good. They've picked up quick on everything, so that's a plus. We'll see how we adjust to in-game stuff. The sky's the limit with this team. It's going to be good. As coaches think it's going to be good, but it's just a matter of if we can put it together out on the court. But I'm pumped. I'm excited.
Mason, tell me, you had logged some pretty significant minutes last year as a sixth grader due to an injury. How has that prepared you for this moment?
It has prepared me a lot. It taught me I played against better competition, so I know what I need to work on and fix more.
What have practices been like, and what is your goal for the season?
The practices have been good. We have been working a lot hard, learning a lot, and for the goal, it's probably to just get past regionals or maybe even sectionals.
What's it been like under head coach Luke Schuette at the seventh grade level?
It's been good. I like him. He has positive energy, and he never gives up on any games.
Logan, being in the system the last few years, what have you learned from these older boys?
I've learned quite a bit. They've taught me a lot because I've been with them for a long time. Taught me good sportsmanship, how to play as a team.
So Coach Schuette calls you one of the smartest and one of the hardest working leaders on this team. When you hear that, what does that mean to you?
Coming from him makes me feel pretty good and just helps me get better and work harder, try to be better.
What is your favorite part about basketball?
Probably playing defense when I do something right and it works out.
So you mentioned how the talent on this team is going to be ridiculously high. When you have so many players that can contribute night in, night out, how do you figure out as a coach the challenge of which 5 players do I play?
Yeah, that's going to be a challenge. I feel really good with the kids we got. I can take the starting 5, sub them out with another 5. That's how confident I feel with the group that I got. We're deep, and that's what I like about it. It's gonna have its challenges. Like I said, I got to figure out. This is the year I'm going to find out how good of a coach I really am. X's and O's wise, trying to matchups. I've been doing a lot of it at practice. You know, putting different kids at a point, putting different kids in the middle, running my big guys in and out. We're flexible, and it's fun to watch. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be a challenge. But I feel really good with every kid that I got, and I can put any kid on that floor in any position at any time of the game, and that's what I really like. Those guys are already here, right? So come out, throw it out soon. Keaton, when he catches, make sure you keep that ball up and turn, okay?
Coach, you want it off.
Give me the 5 that was on defense.
Other 5.
So your son Owen is now an 8th grader, and you're the 7th grade coach, but the 8th grade assistant. Seeing him as an 8th grader, that you won't coach him at the 7th grade level, what's going through your mind?
I think I'm still the assistant coach on the 8th grade team, but I still got a job to do, but I feel like I wouldn't say sit back and watch a little bit more. So like I said, we still got a job to do, but I'm proud of him, the player that he's grown into. I'm excited to see the step that he takes into this year. We've all known that, in the Schuette household, height is not to our advantage. So I kind of like to think he's a dog on the court. He battles. He's fearless. I'm proud of the player he's come into, and I credit all his hard work for that and his drive to be the best and want to be the best. When we were little, I always told him, you're going to have to work harder than everybody else your whole life at everything you do, because you're never going to be the biggest. You're at a disadvantage starting off right out of the gates. So you have to work harder than everybody else you do. Win the drill, win the day at all costs.
What is the ceiling for this team?
Pretty high. I think the last 3 to 4 years here at Sacred Heart, we've held that standard pretty high. And with this team, we're so young, but you got a good core 3 of the 7th graders who I feel we can build off of. It's gonna be an interesting year. It would be wrong if I'd say that we got a good state run in us, a deep postseason run. But I'll say that about any team that steps on this floor. We've proved it the last 3 or 4 years, but there's no different mentality than that right now. I'm excited. I can't wait.
Trent Jansen, 8th grade coach. Trent, you lose Jacob, William, and Jude. From last year's ties for the best finish at state, 3rd place. What are you doing to replace those guys?
That team I don't think can be replaced, but we're going to do our best with the group we have. It's going to be a totally different style of ball game compared to last year. Last year we dominated more on the inside. This year we're going to be more outside than in. I mean, we lost some of our big kids, one to Effingham, so it's just going to be a different style of coaching this year for me.
Of all the players in practice, who have stood out to you the most?
There's a handful of them. I mean, Dom, he's really picked it up this year for only being the 2nd year ever played basketball for him. He stood out. He's fast, quick, one of our taller kids. And then, you got Owen, who's fearless, but point guard. He loves to shoot, and I tell the kid to keep shooting no matter what. Freddie, he's one of our studs, defensively and offensively. And then you got Nash, who's just a monster on the rebounds. And then I've got a 7th grader, Mason, who will play a huge part in this game this year, and he's really impressed me this year so far, so excited to see what we do.
Owen, what's it like playing here at Sacred Heart and just being a basketball player as an 8th grader?
It's really fun. I mean, this year we can shoot a lot better, I really think, and we can play more defense.
How good can this team be this year?
I think it could be pretty good. We just gotta stay positive on the court, be good teammates, don't let each other down, and just stick up for each other. It means a lot to me being a leader as an 8th grader and showing these younger kids what we do, what to expect, and just showing them how things go around here.
Freddie Jansen, Freddie, what do you expect from this team this year?
I think we just need to take care of the ball and then find the open man and take the shot.
What do you enjoy so much about playing here at Sacred Heart?
The coaches are really good, and it's such small classes. You're friends with older people and younger people.
When you're in practices, what has it been like under Coach Trent Jansen?
It's been good. He really pushes you. We run a lot, and we really know the plays really good.
Nash, what do you expect from this team this year?
Well, I expect us to go very far like we did for the past 2 years. I want us to outbeat our last year's 8th grade team.
What makes Sacred Heart a great place to play at?
It's great because you have friends that you can play with alongside you, great teammates, and great coaches.
You're an 8th grader, but you're a leader. What are you showing the young kids to show them this is how we play here at Sacred Heart?
I show them that we hustle all the time. We never take our foot off the gas. We always go as hard as we can, 110%.
What are the keys to having another successful year?
For this group this year, we're really going to have to work on our defense. Our stamina, we're going to have to be able to run up and down the court. We're going to have to run teams out of this gym. Definitely going to have to rebound. That'll be one of our biggest things, is making sure these kids are boxing out, finding somebody to put a butt on, grabbing that rebound, kicking it out and going. I'm excited. We're going to be a quick team this year.
You and Luke make a great team, but how do you get the players to buy into the program?
One good thing, a lot of these 7th and 8th graders, they played up last year. They saw what me and Luke like to do. So hopefully, with that being said, they buy into it after 3 appearances at state so far that they've seen. And they were at the state game, and some of them even played in it. So I think it'll be pretty quick that they realize what we're striving for. We're striving to win. We're striving to be the best. And that's what we're going to bring this year. See those feet, all right? Good. Yes. Joey rolls. Wait, out. Guys, gain your feet on this, all right? 7th grade. You're going to try and take the ball every time, okay? Don't make it easy on them. Beat them up. All right, let's go.
Start here. Your defensive slide down the lane. Okay, then you get down, you come back up.
Ball.
Chop your feet, yelling, okay?
What is the ceiling for this squad?
I mean, I've always preached sky's the limit. Depends how we play, but depends how other teams play against us too. I know there's a lot of good ball clubs out there that we're going to play this year. We've added a couple tougher games this year too, so I'm ready to see what that does, but I don't know. I saw the regional. It's going to be tough. I'm ready for it though. I'm ready for the challenge. And luckily, everybody in our regional, we play the regular season, so we'll be able to break it down.
All the way. Good. All day, Keith. Nice job, man. Good. Way to use your feet. Nice job. Way to kick. Good job, Bryce. Shamrocks on 3. 1, 2, 3, Shamrocks.